our campaigns are always centered on what Elijah and wants to hear.
Yes.
But it's not purely centered around what we achieved or what people want to do. So it was all about what do people want to hear? Because the people of Coast really wanted to hear that the port would be back to us. The people of so now when the campaigns are over, most of these leaders usually comes back to their senses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, usually comes back to their senses and realize that we have to do the right thing. You remember the story around Kenyatta University, around the Kenyatta University land. You see,
Yes.
the government was strongly against leasing that land or giving out a part of it to this international organ. But right now, they are the people who are really supporting it. So it was a campaign period. It's now over, and the leaders realize that we have to do the right thing for the people.
That's it. Do you find it a bit strange that the president is congratulating, the opposition leader, that is Raila Amolo Odinga, is congratulating the president for that particular move?
Yeah, it is, and so far we've heard a lot. We've heard a lot on insider leaders that there was a handshake talk between we don't know much, but you see, the fact that the leader of opposition has toned down on some of his strong stance,
yes,
and supporting the president, actually, in a way, it makes us agree that there were talks. Maybe there was a secret handshake between him and the president, and maybe each one of them, each party got their fair share out of that talk. That's why we can see clearly the leader of opposition and the president praising one another and giving each other loads of congratulatories on the undertakings. So this is something, actually it gives me a proof beyond doubt that there might have been talks that has led to this soft landing and soft heart towards each other.
That's it. All right, yeah. As we cleared this morning, Nabiswa, there's a story here that I want you to just get your 2-minute sentiment on it as we step out. Governors are calling for a quick release of El Nino funds. I mean, there have been allegations of even some counties then planning to even buy boats to be used during this particular period. Nabis, what's your view on this? Do we need to release El Nino funds to the counties?
Something that a leader on personal level.
Yes.
From the word go,
yes,
this issue of funds, county government requesting release, it's a good thing, in terms of preparedness towards any unforeseen event. Like right now, we've been told that we are going to experience El Nino in October. Yes. So it's a good thing for us to be preparedness. But why should the county government get those funds when we have a national, what do we call it? The National Disaster Management, a whole department for those staff. These are the organs which should be well equipped to ensure that they are ready in regards to any eventuality which will come. The county government, the problem is they have seen, okay, I think, Elijah, it's a good thing for them to be prepared. But these funds, when they get they get to them, most of them will use it in other ways. And Elijah, this issue of the El Nino, okay, we are really prepared that it might come. But also, we were told right now we are in the mid-October, but God has been so gracious. We are seeing a lot of sun, it's sunny, and the weather is not that per se. So, as they call upon for these funds, and you can see, most of them are misplaced priority. Why should we buy a boat, Elijah? We know for what. So it means it will flood like the Noah period in the Bible, so that we will be floating high there. It's not okay. Like you walk around, like
Yes.
here in town, you will see a lot of drainage systems blocking, there are all blockages all over. These are some of the things that the county governments will have done. Say, look, whatever funds we have, we've done this. We've tried to unblock the drainages in terms of any flooding and all sorts of money. But I think the National Disaster Management Department should be well equipped, other than adding the county government fund, because we all know how these counties use the money. It's not in an appropriate way.
Yes.
So let the National Disaster Management be well equipped in preparedness of the El Nino raids that we expect.
Pretty much. Nabiswa, thank you very much for taking your time to speak to us this morning, sir. Always appreciate speaking to you every morning.